more of a impromptu recon deal, like on the fly type of thing. So they kind of covered it up. I mean, in other words, so my command back on Okinawa didn't know about it. Nobody knew about it. We just went right back to working and just like nothing happened. And I think that part stuck with me the most is because that kid never had he didn't have justice. It wasn't his fault. You know, he probably was just scared. And the fact that he was running, and come to find out he didn't carry anything. He didn't have a weapon. He was unarmed. And so that part sucked. But the fact that like he wasn't remembered or anything, it was, you know, except for his family most likely. And that was what stuck with me for a long time. And it still hurts. I mean, I still think about it every day. I mean, there's not a day that goes by I don't think about it. But I look at it differently now. You know, it was more of a moral injury, and like I said earlier, I didn't know that that's what that was, because it affected my character, affected my moral values. You know, and I didn't join to kill in the first place. I mean, no one. I don't think anyone. Well, some people do, but but I didn't. You know, I didn't. It's not what was my. Especially a child. I mean, that's not. That's not what I wanted to do. So that was heartbreaking for me. And I didn't tell anybody about it for a long time. And my Marines at the time, after that happened, and when we were working and stuff, I think we got drunk every night when I was there, and just really did whatever. They knew how I was feeling. They knew, and they were trying to cheer me up and tell me, you know, hey, it's, you know, could have taken out one of us. You know, you did the right thing. And you know, I get it. Like I hear it all. Doesn't change how I feel though. But I gained a lot. But you know what? I learned a lot when I got here. I learned that a lot of people went through the same thing. A lot of people did, and it doesn't make it any better. But it just, you know, I don't think I would have met those people if I was just, and I didn't, because I haven't, like 10 years ago. So like I wouldn't have met them regardless until I got here. And I think that we all had to come together here and actually talk about this stuff, because I think we all felt alone. I mean, even though deep down we know we're not, because, well, even though we know we're not alone, a lot of people go through the same stuff, but we still feel alone, you know, because the people we're surrounded by have no idea. And we don't want them to know, right? We don't want to freaking tell them. We don't want them to worry about us, and we don't want to, you know, have them stress out, and they don't, you know, at least I don't. And so I just try to, you know, act like everything's okay and move on, and, you know, things happen. But deep down, you know, if you don't fix your life or fix yourself, it's going to manifest into negative things, and that's what happened to me. I was able to hold it down for so long, but it came out. I mean, I kept getting arrested, you know. So ever since I got out, I've been arrested every 8 months in the last 10 years for something, either assault, DWI. I mean, and you know, and I never thought I would even be a criminal, you know, because of that. Because when I was going to go to school, and I was majoring in biochemistry here at U of H. I was playing tennis for the college. I had offers to all kinds of schools. I got accepted to medical school after I got back, UT Southwestern in Dallas. I was going to be an anesthesiologist. You know, all that got taken away because of my actions, and I wasn't dealing with myself. So even though my trajectory for life could have gone so many different ways, but I ended up here, you know. But looking back now, I know now with everything that I've learned and have experienced, I'm always going to be able to use that in whatever situation that's going to come at me. And I just know that I wouldn't be able to deal with a lot of things probably in the future unless I had all this happen to me now, if that makes sense. So I'm very grateful. Yeah, gratitude, that's a big one. You'll learn that when you get here. That's everywhere around here, but that's true, man. You can't be grateful and have resentments at the same time. Your brain doesn't work that way, and you'll learn that too. And you're gonna learn all kinds of stuff. And there's nothing, and I thought I knew a lot, especially being medical, right? No, I was wrong, man. And I'm grateful for everybody here, and I'm just happy to be here.